What's going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Another question about SPHD. Why is the stock down and what is going on with it? So let's just look at the dividend history and how it's done against the S&P real quick. And then we'll go into detail about some stocks that Invesco owns and why the stock could be down. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but let's check this out real quick. So SPHD, let's look at it. So the previous close is $33.60. The 52-week range, $44.42 to $25.38. Volume's kind of high. The yield is 5.62. Year-to-date daily total return is down 23.69%. That is somewhat expected if you look at the portfolio real quick. And the beta is 0.98 and the expense ratio is 0.30. Not too bad. Inception date was 10/18/2012. So let's just jump to see how it's done against the S&P and the dividend history real quick. So since inception, it has been up 35% to the 136.62% of the S&P index. So Invesco is a high dividend, low volatility ETF. So it was gaining some ground on the S&P, and then it just kind of went flat or plateaued a little bit. So it's still up 35% since inception. But the one thing that's attractive about Invesco SPHD is its dividends. So it's a monthly dividend stock. So let's just jump to see its dividend history, and then we'll look at the portfolio of SPHD and why it could be down right now. So there are a lot of positives to SPHD. Definitely its dividends, its monthly dividends, because over time it has increased its dividend. If you look in 2014, it was almost like pretty much 9 cents a share. Then it jumped up to 10 cents in 2016. Then 11, then 12 in 2017, and then 13 in 2018. 2019 it was 14, and then 2020 it was 15 cents a share. And then on the 24th it was declared at 15 cents a share, legit. So let's think about this real quick. I just did a video on AGNC and Prospect Capital. I'm sorry, with Prospect Capital. And I want you guys to watch those videos. I'll put them in the corner because you want to look at the dividend history and how the dividend's been doing, especially with certain stocks and business development companies. But SPHD is an exchange traded fund. Okay, so if one stock takes a hit, like AGNC or Prospect Capital, this one's going to kind of fix itself over time because it's well diversified with a 0.30 expense ratio. The dividend yield's very attractive as well. So now let's look at the portfolio of SPHD and why it could be down. Okay, so here is SPHD. Okay, the fund tracker, the symbol is SPHD. It has 50 holdings. A management fees still isn't too bad at 0.30%. So if you look at its portfolio, what's kind of crazy with SPHD is SPLV is actually doing better than SPHD, which I find it's supposed to be maybe the opposite, but you know what? Sometimes things can happen. They're low volatility. So they own Williams Company's Iron Mountain. Now, Iron Mountain's in my M1 Finance Dividend portfolio. It's kind of stagnant right now, as well as AT&T. Altria gives off a great dividend. Philip Morris, Dominion Energy, General Mills, AT&T, Progressive, IBM. So let's look at this real quick. So energy stocks, and the majority of these guys also own real estate, and the real estate is down. So if the real estate is down, okay, that's going to be something to capitalize on with a stock. Real estate, 9.77% in energy and financials. So those three took a hit. So I put money in KeyBank because the banks are taking a hit. KeyBank gives off a 5% dividend, which I'll put in the corner, or you can just check my videos. So those three stocks, not just with it being down that you can capitalize on SPHD being down. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but these three sectors, boom, real estate, energy, and financials, those guys usually take a little bit of a hit. Like when the recession hit or when the bug hit, they all went down. So SPHD is a hot stock. I know it's down right now, but it looks like it's a good buy in my opinion. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I have a disclaimer in all my descriptions in my videos. You got to capitalize on real estate right now. If you're not considering SPHD, look into some real estate stocks that are down. Look at some, in the financial sector, banks are down right now, and energy stocks are down. So those three right there are really you got to take advantage of it before the market fixes itself. So that could be a reason why SPHD is down. Again, SPLV is more expensive, but it is beating SPHD, which is kind of interesting. SPLV is on my radar. I don't own it, but I am looking into it. So that's something that you guys should look into as well. If you want to understand why stocks take a beating or ETFs get hurt, take a beating, look at their allocation percentage and see how they're doing. The good thing is, it's up. I know it's losing against the S&P. It's up 30% since inception. It has not gone down. Its dividend has increased, and it's still a very popular stock. So that's another thing. And it's well managed by Invesco. Invesco is a very good company. I know I invested in them as a company, and they're not doing too hot right now, dividend wise and price per share wise. But hey, you got to be diverse, and diversified. So I feel very confident in Invesco as a company. And one of my mutual funds at work, I'm part of their dividend. I'm part of their dividend, like my 403B. They have a dividend mutual fund. I'm part of that, and it's actually pretty good. Morningstar likes SPHD. It's not too bad. Morningstar is another thing to look at. And I'll put in the comment section, now this video is a little screechy and stuff, but how to look at an ETF. It was kind of an old school video I had before I really started making stock and dividend analysis videos. But it's a little cheap and corny way to look at ETFs and how to buy ETFs. So, and what I look for when I buy them. So thank you again. And I just wanted to be quick and brief on this video of why SPHD is down. And let me know what you think. Post in the comment section below. Are you a fan of SPHD? Are you not a fan of SPHD? Do you like SPLV better? Just let me know. So thank you again, and have a good one.